just listened to a snippet of Wasters. If you enjoyed what you heard, then go and find us on any streaming site that you can think of. I hope you enjoy the music, and I hope you enjoy the video.
Hello boys and girls, welcome to another Reaction-y Boy. It's
Whoa.
been a minute.
Whoa!
We haven't done one in a little while because we've been focused on other stuff like drum covers and CHUBcasts and all stuff and what have you. And also it's our week off after our first time in ages because life's shit at the moment and we needed this. So, but one thing that will enrich that experience is a new Gojira song.
Oh, I've been waiting for so long.
So long.
So long. I mean, apart from Another World.
Yeah, Another World is good. It's on this new album that's coming out. The new album, which you might not be able to see, is Fortitude, available April 30th.
Oh my god.
For those of us who don't know us, we're big Gojira fans, both of us, when I saw them 2018 now, wasn't it?
No,
When we went and saw them in Brixton.
2019.
Was it 19?
Yeah, it was summer 2019.
It's easy to forget because all the years blur together at this point. When we were still free men. Yeah, they were fucking sick, as always. We were meant to see them at Download as well. I guess we will whenever Download's back on.
Yeah.
So yeah, super psyched for that. I'll preface this by saying I'm still not a big fan of Magma. I don't really like the album, at all. There's like a couple, maybe 2 or 3 good songs on, and if I'm in the right mood, it's good. But I got into Gojira because of the relentlessly heavy songs.
Yeah. I'm the opposite. I think Magma's their best one.
Yeah, I know a lot of people think Magma's their best one, and it really introduced them to a lot more people. It sort of was their breakthrough album. I mean, it was like album of the year in a few magazines,
Which is kind of mad considering that like they had how many before that?
Oh yeah, like 5.
Yeah. So, and that's their breakthrough. So
yeah, I mean, from Master Sirius was like their mini breakthrough. Then like Way of All Flesh was even more so. But then Elephant Sausage was a bit like L'Enfant Sauvage.
Oui, bonbon baguette.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're about. And I mean, even L'Enfant Sauvage had like it started going a bit downhill for me. So I'm not expecting magic from this, but I did like Another World. So
well, Hoots. Like a lot of the Southampton boys have been like sharing this on their Instagrams, and I messaged Hoots earlier, and I was like, on a scale from soggy cornflakes to Captain Crunch, what are we expecting? And he was like, expect it to be disgusting 30 seconds in. So
okay,
I'm ready.
I'm fucking ready and steady and going.
I hate it. Look, there's an elephant sausage right there.
Just fucking starts off with a big elephant peen. Just eat a rock.
Oh.
It's a lady rock. Kind of Rage Against the Machine sounds. Now she's a child. This is what I wanted.
Okay.
She ignored. kind of like a lot of influences coming through here. I think like that start, like the guitar tone and like sound was very Rage Against the Machine.
It's because it's like the really minimalist like bass. It was just like bam,
bam, bam, bam, bam. And then even like the guitar itself was that like that sort of Tom Morello factor. And then like the like bridge kind of sounds a bit Metallica-y to me. Like boom 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 bam.
Like the kind of ladder riff where it's just like ding 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 ding
ding.
Like, but yeah, it's I love those kind of riffs. They just always sound so meaty and like chunky.
It's
like,
nice and chunky. I think they're kind of straddling for this song, like, because I don't expect much from the singles now, because singles are always like the commercially friendly, like normie songs.
Yeah.
But then this is like really straddling that line of like their newer sound and their older sound. Like they had that segment which was like proper like like their old stuff, and then they also had like their newer, more kind of standard metal sounds as well. And also like they've got the old vocals kicking in here too as well.
Yeah.
He's kind of changed his vocal style over the past few albums as well. Like he was a lot more like growly before. Now he's kind of like halfway between.
Maybe that could have been like either from like just practicing, or like maybe he was damaging it before and needed to like change slightly, or from just like old, like getting older.
Yeah, for sure.
That happens sometimes.
You got to take care of your voice, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, sound like this forever. But yeah, the music video is cool. Did you notice that like the shoes changed?
Yeah.
Separately. Like one shoe is black and now the other shoe is... That must have been hard to shoot. Dirty little Phil. Harassing that bell.
Yeah, I was gonna say that bell is taking a beating. Nice.
That cut was ridiculous.
That editing was so good.
Bruh. That was so smooth. Okay. I'm more impressed that this like rock is not only changing their appearance as a person, but also changing their clothes.
Yeah, magic rocks, you know.
Magic rock. It looked like just like igneous.
It kind of just looked like fool's gold, yeah.
Yeah,
like,
it's interesting. It's cool guitar. I like editing this really.
oh. don't get it.
I was trying to think of like what my interpretation of it was for a minute. This is a lot of fucking people working on one video. I've never seen a music video with credits.
Yeah, that's kind of mad.
Shapeshifter.
Do you reckon what we're listening to right now is going to be maybe like an interlude in the actual album? Or maybe like a prelude to the song?
I think this is just the outro to the song, because this is the same beat as this song.
Hmm. Yeah, so maybe this will actually be in the album release or the.
Yeah, that was really
versions
cool.
of it.
I really enjoyed that. That was better than Another World.
Yeah, I thought
IMO. It straddled. It got like the good parts of both their new sound and their old sounds.
Yeah, for sure.
For the music video, I guess it's like it's in a museum, right?
Mm.
It's in a museum, and it's like a person who like keeps changing because of like rocks.
Yeah.
So, and then eventually they become like an animal.
And they're being chased by that guy.
By a guy. But I guess they're just being chased by the guy because he saw them shapeshift, right? And they're shapeshifting because of this rock. But maybe it's like...
maybe they weren't supposed to.
Well, my interpretation initially was like... the fact that it's in a museum and it's like a bunch of different people and they're all like different races and different genders and different ages and stuff.
Mm.
It's all, and it's like born for one thing, which was like it was like we were born for one thing to grow from the void or something. Somebody must have posted the lyrics, right? There we go. Where is it? We were born for one thing, tame the greatest fear of them all. Born to face the greatest fear of all. We're all drawn into ourselves in a collective coma. So yeah, I think it's like kind of like throughout history, we're like different but actually the same or something. Because Gojira loved their like kind of half preachy messages like that.
Yeah.
Spawn on the altar, caught in the heart of the blaze. The primal fear of disappearing, becoming a ghost in the void and death. Put a name, none of it real in this matter. Wishing the life of another self. So maybe it's like kind of wishing you were somebody else. So this person's like using this weird thing to become somebody else, but then they end up just becoming like a beast because they don't respect like their true nature or something. There's a lot of interpretation.
I'm like,
yeah.
I'm interpreting the. I like the tiger at the end.
It looked cool. It was a jaguar.
Whatever, they're all the same.
I think there's a tiger too. I don't know. It's nice to see that they're now making enough money to clothe Mario. I thought that when I initially started watching it, and then I was like, "Shit, we need to do this for
Is
a
that
reaction."
the drummer?
He always has his shirt off in always, and not only is he wearing a shirt, he's wearing a hoodie as well. He's wearing 2 layers. What? Yeah, all top 3 comments are like, "What the fuck?"
I'm gonna tell my kids that this was a French resolution. Nice.
How well can you play drums? Yes.
Yeah, the drums were like fucking awesome in this.
They always are. Mario's an absolute maniac. Dude.
Like he was like absolutely abusing that bell, but like to the best possible way. Like,
yeah. I want to try and strive work that sort of stuff in. My like simple technique is big poo poo. How many diddle? Yes. Gojira, Tool, and Opeth, they're beyond talent. I mean, yeah, that's some of my like top, all in my top 10, I'd say. I mean, Gojira and Opeth are my top 3, alongside your boys Mastodon.
Masturbate.
Yeah, baby, that's what we've been waiting for. That's a fucking Critical reference. I had a dream about Critical last night as well, which is weird.
Was it the same one where you were?
I was talking to them.
Oh yeah.
No, I was meant to go on a date with some girl, and I ended up randomly being able to call Critical and talk to him about politics, and it was really nice. And then the girl got mad because I chipped off the date to talk to Charlie. Instead.
I mean, anyone would. Sorry, Nate.
He's a 5-star man.
He's a 5-star man.
Well,
That's the man we've been waiting for.
Yeah, baby! Lamau, everyone who didn't like Magma is going to be like, finally, the real Gojira's back. I mean, dude, it's like, it's a bit of both, right? It's not all the same.
Kyle just looking into a mirror.
I just want the glory days back. No, I'm not one of these people who's like, I don't like that they're different.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, like, I still fucking love the first, like, 4 albums.
Mm.
But I just don't like these new ones as much.
Yeah. That's fair. I mean, Interpol's like my favourite band, and their last like 2 or 3 albums have been okay.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't liked it as much as their older stuff, but that's because their bassist, which fucking slapped, left the band, so they kind of suck. But no, they don't suck. They're just okay.
They're just not as good.
Not as good as.
I always wonder if that sort of thing as well, like how much of it is like nostalgia and the like you got into the band with these albums, so obviously they feel better to you.
Yeah,
you listen to the shit out of them, sort of thing.
Yeah,
it's like really hard for anything new that they release to like feel that.
It's like confirmation bias in a way, where it's just like, you know, you've been listening to like these albums that have already been established for so long that when something new comes out, unless it's like a completely new band where you have like no expectations, you're always going to be a bit like, maybe it's like, unless it's like exactly the same, it's never going to be the same. I know that sounds stupid saying out loud, but
yeah, well, it's a fight that every band has to go through, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
It's not the same thing. Oh no, it's too similar to their own.
Oh yeah. There's always going to be definitely a lot of people.
The meaning behind the new album. That sounds cool. Fucking Kerrang! Keeping it old school here.
Let's go.
5-year wait since Magma. It doesn't feel like it's been 5 years. Jesus. An excruciating 5-year wait. I forgot. It doesn't feel like it's been 5 years at all. Fortitude is what we need to display and embrace. It's what needs to be in the world when everything is uncertain. Compassion versus competition and love versus hate.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's cute. It sucks to wake up in the morning and be caught up in the grind of life. There are all these moments where we can make a difference in our attitude by our perception and how we envision our own future and the future of humanity.
Oh. Damn, they are like I don't want to say preachy. I don't want like.
Well, they are.
But it is quite preachy.
They are.
They're,
like, I mean, all of their songs and their message is always like, "Be good to the environment, man."
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I kind of like
whales,
that
bro.
kind of preachy.
Yeah.
Because I mean, sometimes that's
I relate to it.
Well, I relate to it, and like it still needs to be hammered home as much as possible.
Yeah.
But like when it's kind of like the like be good to one another and love one another, I'm like. I mean, fucking Santa Claus says that shit, like, like.
But in their actual music, they don't make it like that. Beat you over the head with it. I mean, like, I really love The Way of All Flesh because, like, I mean, I'd listened to Vacuity like hundreds of times.
Yeah.
Before I realised that like the meaning's actually like really.
No, yeah, that last little bit of Vacuity is like proper like lift up your spirits kind of.
Yeah, like you made it to this point. No one can tell you how. Be true to what you are, and stuff like that. It's like
it is nice. It is nice. So yeah, it's always wholesome, but like still aggressively wholesome. It's like I fucking love you.
Yeah, and I mean we reference that one line all the time, but like they're all about environmentalism, but like. They're the only band that can make shouting plastic bag in the sea sound as sick as it does. I'll never get over that line. It's one of my favourite lyrics like ever. It's just so fucking good.
Yep.
Godzilla, the movie.
Gojira!
Gojira! That's pretty sick. I'm glad that they're doing that. I'm looking forward to the album. They announced the set list, didn't they? Track list, which give us a little envisaging. People are saying, what do you think is going to be the best song on the album? Based on the name.
Just based on the names?
Based on the name.
Jesus. I mean...
I think a song called Grind probably going to be good.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's going to be like really disgusting.
Really
I like the word Sphinx in general.
Yeah, Sphinx is cool.
But
I think Sphinx is going to be more like Lowlands or something. Lowlands is probably my favourite song off of Magma. And it's a lot more of like a ethereal, open,
yeah.
spacey
Yes, because a lot spacier. Like I think a lot of the songs in the album are quite spacey.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, apart from the first half is like crunch central, and
Yeah.
then like the rest of it's like more on the spacier side.
I also really like the Cell, actually. That's a really good song.
Yeah.
But stuff like, Sphinx, like Egyptian imagery and like deserts and stuff gives me that same sort of vibe.
Mm.
The Chant, The Trials, or
It's
Trails.
interesting actually, because aside from the new one that's going to come out soon, Mastodon's last album was quite like deserty and everything like that, and like sort of like Egyptian-y, especially like in their sound and stuff. And it seems like these guys are going for something relatively similar.
I mean, it's a very like metal aesthetic, isn't it?
Deserts
A
and
barren desert full of bones.
Yeah. I think it's because a lot of metal treads on like a lot of like darker themes, like emptiness and like you know, things like cancer and shit like that, like in general. So like there's a lot more metaphors to those kinds of things.
Yeah. They touch on the like really deep shit in your life, like the worst parts of your life. It's like normally like a way of expressing how shit you feel.
Yeah.
Which is why it's so cathartic.
And whales.
And whales, yeah. And flying to Saturn.
Yeah.
Amazonia is probably going to be good as well. It reminds me of Silvera. Another World's a good song. Yeah, no.
We'll have to wait and see, eh?
Fucking ready. They got tour dates, but it's all NA.
We're gonna have to go to America then.
Or just wait.
No!
I need it!
I'm not gonna lie, if we don't get gigs for like another year, like as soon as they're letting people out of the country, I think I might just fly to New Zealand just to go to a gig.
Oh yeah. Because I want to go on a fucking holiday anyway. Go on some big boy holiday.
Tell us in the comments which country you'd like to go to on holiday to see music. Anyway.
Where you dream of getting out of your home. Anyway, yeah, we're going to leave it at that, I think.
Yeah, that was a big thumbs up from me.
Yes. Up my bum.
Oh.
Anyway, if you like this reaction...
Like and subscribe!
Chubscribe.
I had a brain fart then. I didn't know we were transitioning into that. I'm like...
Subscribe.
Thank you.